The BIGME brand is pretty much only known in mainland China, and they have a very small international presence, mostly due to us. They only have 2 units under their belt, the BIGME 10.3 and this one, the S3 Color. This one is running Kaleido Plus, or the 2nd gen Kaleido 2, but this one is using the most current and up-to-date technology that Pocketbook and even Onyx is using. Just for the sake of hoping, we were hoping that this wasn't only in Chinese, but that is not the case. The sidebar and the top and everything else is going to be 100% in the Chinese language. And because of that, it kind of kills the entire review. But instead of dwelling on what it can't do, we're gonna talk about what it can do, and that is reading, PDFs, manga, and note-taking. Anything else outside of that you will have to be in mainland China to get, and even the Wi-Fi symbol next to it on the 10.3 you'll see right here actually had 4G. However, this current generation does not have that feature, so if you are outside of a Wi-Fi zone, you will not be able to use this wirelessly. Now, you can sideload in content, and reading is comfortable. Now, all the options are going to be in Chinese, so when you do your long presses, you are going to run into some hurdles, so you better recognize what they are or just remember what they are. But reading is fine, and it does read multiple different formats. And same thing holds true with PDFs. PDFs display remarkably, although there is one major downside, and that is that it's really slow, and you can't really explore too many alternatives because this doesn't have the ability to sideload in apps 100% of the time. It is very limited, and you do get a ton of parsing errors. But when you do develop the image, it does look good in a stasis mode, but it just kind of falls short every time you want to change the page. This is the perfect size for manga. It's much smaller than a 10.3, but a little bit bigger than a 6-inch. So this one is a perfect middle ground, and it looks fantastic. The colors are very vibrant. The quality is top notch. Again, you have that slowdown when you're changing pages, but you don't really have to pinch and zoom because of the screen size, and it just looks great. Now, to their credit, unlike iFlyTech and iReader, these guys actually do allow you to use the stock browser to go outside of the Baidu ecosystem.
This literally just landed in our Japan office this morning. I've never studied up on this. I don't know what this is about.
Now, although the audio quality is good, it just cannot play YouTube videos. The reason being this has no speed mode, and it doesn't have the capabilities of keeping up with the refresh rate. There's one thing that you maybe can do is this lightning bolt, but it isn't actually a speed mode. All it does is clear the memory to maybe speed things up. It's not an A2 mode or a speed mode of any kind, so your videos are unplayable. They do give you 3 different pens, the pen, the pencil, and the paintbrush. The paintbrush is the only one with pressure sensitivity, and no, the pencil does not have any tilt. They do give you 7 colors, and you can make the 8th color, which is white, by using the eraser. But the 7 colors on the screen are quite nice, and they are quite vivid. Clipart is easy as well. All you do is click on the little plus gallery icon there. You can then choose from anything that is in your device storage, move it around, and place it and stamp it respectively. From there you can actually draw over it or do any erasing you want to do and use the full color palette over top of the Clipart. And this is really good for learning how to draw, doing manga, drawing anime, or just graphing something that you want to place down. The writing experience is satisfactory, and it does have a decent response time, but there is a little bit of a lag. As you can see, it plays catch up, and we're being critical because we've seen devices like the Onyx and the brand new Supernote and stuff like that that have very low latency, so there is a lot to be expected, especially when you're paying this kind of money. If you do live in mainland China or speak Chinese and live outside, you do have some value here. But the language barriers, the fact that you can't sideload in a whole lot of APKs, and the fact that it really can't take advantage of the media that color is supposed to take advantage of, and that's videos, scrolling comfortably, and having audio integration. Now, to their credit alone, it does have speakers and audio, but when it's paired with any sort of video or any playback whatsoever, it just falls short. That being said, it looks great, it's built very well, and it is using Kaleido Plus, so there's a lot going for it. The colors are vibrant, and it's overall a very nice package. If you want to buy this, it is a little bit expensive, but if you want something neat and fresh and new, this is the newest possible unit, and it is available on our store. But for now, this is a full review of the BIGME S3 Color. For GoodyReader.com, this is Peter.